What is going on, everyone? It's Kelly here, and we're at my house right now, and I have some shells that I've been meaning to clean. Now, I've never done this before, but this is what I was told to do. To get some muriatic acid and dunk the shells in the acid for about 3 to 5 seconds, and it should clean them up and polish them up nicely. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot and see what happens. So I got this muriatic acid off of Amazon. I have a table here. This is actually my fish cleaning towel there. It's why it's stained in blood and everything else. I have a glass bowl just because I was spooked to put the acid in anything plastic because I've never dealt with acid before. I have some tongs, some gloves, and we have a bucket of water because after we dip the shells in the acid, we're gonna dip them in the water to cancel the acid out. So I have some shells here from Mexico, and I'm hoping it'll just kind of take off a lot of that grime on the outside. This one, I was trying to clean it and I boiled one of them, and it actually lost a lot of the shine when I put heat on it. So don't boil anything shiny. Then we have some conchs, this cool guy right here that I found, and then some little shells as well. All right. I tried to find a large enough glass bowl to fit those conchs, so I might have to do like half and half. All right. We're gonna test it with a smaller shell first. As you see here, it's windy out here. Oh, stay down. One, two, three. Holy smokes. Into the water. Wow. Okay, that was impressive. It brought out a lot of the colors. It took off the grime on the shell. Wow, I'm impressed. This is so cool. All right. I'm gonna give a closer look to how much that just fizzed up when I put the shell in the acid. I had to go get some sunglasses because it is bright out here. All right, let's try one of our, I don't know why I can't remember what this is called. I'm having a blank here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. Abalone shell. Oh my gosh. These are such a cool, unique shell. So let's do half. 1, 2, 3, and dip it in the water. Probably could take like a wire brush and scrub some of that other stuff off there. Now we're gonna do the other half. 1, 2, 3. Dip it in the water. 1. So it brought out a lot of the browns in the shell. I could take a little wire brush and get off some of that seaweed, but it cleaned up a lot of the haziness on the shell. Beautiful. We'll let that dry in the sun and then really get a comparison with another one. So I don't have a wire brush, but I have some sandpaper and an old toothbrush to try to brush away some of this like flaky skin algae stuff on the conchs. Now I'm personally not looking for perfection. These conch shells are gonna go out in my front garden anyway, but I can clean it up just a little bit. This is gonna be interesting because my bowl's not quite that big. Oh boy. So I'm thinking like half. 1, 2, 3. Let it drip and into the water. You could tell it just takes off that grime. That is so cool. Can't believe I've never done this before. Alright, now for the spiky part, the horns, which could be, the bowl's not too deep. Oh god, I can't believe how much it's bubbling. It's like, it's a dirty shell. Brought out the pinks. Oh, there we go. Definitely brought out the pink in the shell. Beautiful. Like I said, I could go into more detail and clean this up a lot more, but they're gonna be in my front garden, so not too worried about it. So this conch is pretty white. It does not have a lot of this growth skin on it. So we're gonna do this one next. As you can see, the pink is super faded, chalky looking. So let's see what this acid can do for this one. All right, we're gonna do the tail first. 1, 2, 3. How dirty that water is, or that acid. It's already bringing the pink out. All right, do the horn. Probably gonna exchange this water out soon. So it definitely whitened up the conch. This conch really wasn't too pink to begin with, but it's a lot more shinier, cleaner looking, and it brought out those pinks in the middle. We're now going to do a test with some of these smaller shells that are vibrant in colors. So those are pretty much the same, and then we have these two. Alright. Oh gosh. This is gonna be hard. Alright. 1, 2, 3. There you go. It really, what it does is it takes that fog off the shell. I like it. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. This is super cool. Can't believe I've never done this before. I'm a little curious though to if I leave it in there longer. Let's leave it in a little longer. I wonder if it would strip the color. It did strip the color a little bit. Interesting. Let's do this one. I want to cover it with the tongs. There we go. Leave it in there. Finley, it's okay. Finley's hanging out under the table over there. Alright, we left that one in there for a while. Oh yeah, it definitely strips the color. It did get more clean though. But yeah, it stripped the color a lot. Up to bat next is this helmet conch. I absolutely love these shells. One of my favorites. So we're gonna go ahead and do half and half. 1, 2, 3. This one was pretty clean to begin with. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. 1. Whoa, look at all that stuff coming off. Oh my gosh, amazing. Our bowl's gonna overflow. Wow. Look at those browns and that peach color. Ah, so cool. Beautiful. I love that. So check it out. So check out our abalone here. This is the one I put in the acid. As you can see, the colors are richer and darker, and these are more faded. This one has like a, I don't know, like a weird clay and cement on it. I tried scrubbing it off and everything, and I couldn't get it off. But like I said, I'm not trying to get them perfect. I'm just trying to get them cleaned up. Let's do this one. I like to see the shiny side. 1, 2, 3. So with shells too, after you clean them, you can put a little bit of like baby oil on a cotton ball and wipe down the shells with baby oil, and it'll give them a nice shine to them. So I've had this in my house for the past year after my grandpa passed. He gave this to me and it's probably already clean, but I'm gonna dunk it and see what happens. It's a beautiful piece of purple barnacle. Really, really love these, especially for home decor. Let's just do a little bit. Let's do half. One, two, three. So it actually did take off some of this like white crusty stuff around the barnacles here and smoothed it out. We'll go ahead and do the other side then. Trying not to breathe in the fumes. I do hold my breath when I take the shell out of the acid. Because when I take the shell out of the acid and the wind blows to the left of me, I see like the mist coming off. Finley, what are you? He's literally barking at the banana tree. It's okay. It's okay. You nut. I just might be slightly obsessed with dipping shells in muriatic acid. I feel like a scientist. Whoa, that's green. Why is it green? Let's keep that one in there a little longer. That's the one that had all like clay stuff on it. Oh, it's like yellow. This shell is the one I boiled in hot water. So I'm curious, because it did kind of mess up the shine of the like opal color inside the shell. So it did bring, it's like more white than silver because I boiled this one. Oh, actually that acid just might have fixed it. Heck yeah. Stoked. Beautiful. So I didn't plan for this. Hopefully I don't ruin my strainer, but we're going for it anyway. I can always buy a new strainer. We're dumping all the small shells into it. So I can do this quickly and effectively. That's a piece of metal. Oh wow, this one came out really cool. It brought like the opal out of this white shell here. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think I'm officially obsessed with doing this. That's a good jewelry piece. Amazing. Wow. I would recommend wearing a face mask because I notice when I do dip into the acid, like I said, you can kind of see all the fumes. I just hold my breath and dip in the water and let the wind take it away, but just heads up, there's fumes. So since I have the acid out, we're just gonna keep on going. I found these really cool withered down conchs in Jamaica on the beach, and I thought they were super cool because just the shape of them, how they were all perfectly sanded down. So we're gonna go ahead and do these. I think I can use tongs on this one. Nice. I went ahead and changed out the water because it was getting gross. The acid, well, I don't want to use all of it because I want to save some for, you know, the future, so we're just gonna stick with the dirty acid. Before, which this one's pretty like old. check that out. Beautiful. Last but not least, let's give it a go with a sea biscuit. Wow, I made it nice and white. Made it nice and white. You let these sit out in the sun and they'll be as white as can be. And this is our finished products. Everything is dried out, super clean and shiny, and looking like a shell you'd buy at the store. Super, super cool. I'll go ahead and put the Amazon link for this acid in the description below. We got the water. And yeah, so all I did was I bought a cheap pair of tongs. I did use my kitchen strainer, which, look, the fumes from the acid discolored the metal here. I rinsed it off with water. But yeah, that's really it. I used an old towel and a stand-up table outside, but beautiful. Super, super stoked on how everything turned out. Well, I know this was a quick video, guys. I normally do lots more traveling and adventures and fishing and catching cooks, but this was something that I've been meaning to do for a while. Pretty cool. I mean, I'm just in my backyard cleaning shells. So hope you guys learned something, enjoyed the video, and if you're looking to clean shells, I hope this helped you out. Be sure to subscribe, leave a positive comment below, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya!